Welcome to the SJ Tour player stats. As a member, we have a lot of stats to review. One of them is the SJ Cup, our annual cup, just like the FedEx Cup and like New York State also does. And that stat is right here. And you see we're done with week 2. The round was played here, and you'll see the rankings, 1 through whatever. And it's a point system, number of rounds and your average. It's really the number of points, just like the FedEx Cup. That's the SJ Cup, and we get top 6 go to the playoffs. One thing is that you cannot go over in the SJ Cup. Please read it in the bylaws and the About Us or frequent asked questions. So there's a number of rounds you can play to get the maximum number of points. The next is the leaderboard summary. You see our club championships, who the past champions are, and our current annual gross leaders. And then we have our net leader, most eagles, most birdies, and most bogeys. And then we have our previous years in the summary. Next, we have the leaderboard stats. As I said before, this is your detailed of your eagles and your birdies and who's leading the pack. And you can search for somebody's name if you really wanted to. So if you want to see somebody else of the 300 members, you can search. The next one is the master data. As I said before in my other video, is that we go back to 2018 per hole per data. So if you want to look at 2023, you hit the drop down, and the 2023 data will appear. You can sort. Every one of these columns are sortable. And if you want to go back to like who in the forward tees, and there you go. You can see the forward tees for 2023. You can clear the data search, and it goes back. That's the master data. Very powerful, very fun. The last one is the average, gross average for the year. So again, we have our flights, A, B, C, and D. You have the players, you have your average, net and gross. The prevailing flight. So if you play like 10 rounds and you're like in the C flight 7 times and the D flight 3 times, you will be prevailing in the C flight. And then we have our weekly winners. Weekly winners. Let's go to 2023. And there you are. And we'll sort on date and course. And there you go. Weekly winners. And we have a grid. We got King Loose in the background barking at probably the FedEx truck. But hey, that's a bonus for the SJ Tour. So that's our stats, player stats. Go review, have fun. See you Saturday.